In this video, I'm going to give you an honest review on the DJI Mic 2. I'm going to give you all the pros and cons of the one mic system and the two mic system. I am going to compare it to the good old Sennheiser, to the Rode Go 2 system, maybe a wired system, and we'll see the sound comparison between the different systems. All right, very interesting, right? DJI Mic 2 introduced a few months ago, and I've had a bunch of time with it already. If you're new here, I'm FC of Drone and Tech Review. We are almost there, 500 subscribers and 3,000 ready to get monetized. So please subscribe and watch the video to the end and share it with your friends. All right, DJI Mic 2 version 2 of their wireless mic system, so should be a lot better, right? And they have two packages, maybe more, but this is a single mic scenario and this is a two mic scenario. I'm using it right now and it is connected. It's talking wirelessly to my Sony ZV-1 and it has wired to the headphone jack, and it is kind of a revelation. What does it do well? What does it not do well? And how does it compare in sound to the old Sennheiser system? What I'm going to show you today is the package, $219 for the single mic system and $350 for the dual mic system. And the single mic system comes in just a bag, a transmitter and receiver, and pretty handy little thing. This is your microphone and this is your receiver. Very powerful machine. It has a very cool windsock, meaning you just click it in, so couldn't be easier. And then you charge it with USB-C. And then, but the real power is with the two mic system. So right here, it has a beautiful case. You have a lot of accessories here, just like this one, the wires and whatnot. But this is the true power of the system, where you open it and right there, it's a charger. It has its own lithium cell in it, and it links it together. And there's a lot of features that you could do with it, like when you open it and pull it out, automatically it's turned on. So that's a feature that can be had with this box right here. And really, this is one of the greatest weaknesses of this system, is that this box, the best thing about the DJI Mic 2 only comes with a two mic system. $350. $350 is a lot. It would have been nice with this one, $200 if it came with its own case, but no. You know, they really want to push you to this, even though you don't need two mics. So now I have both systems just to try it out. Okay, on to the sound test. So the sound is right here, and as you can hear, it should be nice and clear. Transmission, I've had no issues. Setup is very easy. And then the only other thing I want to show you guys is it also has a lav mic capability. What is a lav mic and why do you need to use it? It is just a wired mic like this one. And this is a Sennheiser, a $120 microphone right here. And the power of this guy really is just, you have higher quality microphones. You know, you have third-party microphones. So all you need to do is plug it in. And now it's speaking through the mic. So I'm going to put it at the exact same location. And there you have the lav mic. And really, this box right here is smaller than the Rode 2, but it's still obtrusive. So if you are a newscaster or on TV, or you want to be discreet with your clothing, you need a mic. So this is generally accepted to be on your collar, on your shirt right here. So it's a lot more hidden. So that's the power of the lav mic, and the quality should be higher as well. So you be the judge. Let me know in the comments if you feel like there's better quality coming out of the lav mic than right there on the DJI mic that you're hearing right now, okay? All right, the next part of the video is a comparison to the Rode Mic 2. In this video, I am going to show you the build of the exciting killer body Mercury chassis made for the Toyota LC70 or the Jeep Gladiator. Number one is the camera quality. This category is basically mini drones that are camera drones. So we're not talking the little toys and whatnot. We're talking hold the camera, make some movies, take some pictures. All right, now I'm on the Sennheiser system right here. This is the one that's connected. And as far as I remember, this sounds better. So you be the judge. You tell me, does it sound better? is it the mic or is it the transmission? And this is the tried and true. They charge this is the big name Sennheiser, and I don't know, 400, 500 bucks for this guy right here. But it has a lot of weaknesses, and it's about versatility and form factor. Once I discovered the Rode and the DJI Mic 2, I really had to go away from this. So the biggest weaknesses is really the form factor. Just look how big it is compared to the DJI Mic right there. So there's no way you can wear this on your shirt or your cap. And it is a battery hog. It uses 2 AA's. You have to open it every time you wanted to turn it on. And there's not a lot more you could do with it. Basically, it transmits well. You can change frequencies, but you can get interference here and there. It has a very kind of cumbersome wire. Usually comes with a very long wire, and this wire is shielded, very sensitive. If you tug at it and whatnot, it gets damaged over time, and I had to replace my $100 mic because of that. So I'm going to continue the video with this guy. So here is the receiver of the DJI Mic 2. All their technology is right here. It has firmware updatable, and it has a stiff wire that goes around your camera. And let's unplug it for now. And it's really a little microcomputer. It goes in the hot shoe right there. And they do have some new hot shoes that talk directly to Sony cameras, to the newer Sony cameras. So you don't need this anymore. And without RCA, the promise is more data, perhaps cleaner sound. The transmitter itself, has a clip right there, and this will go into a hot shoe as well. And it has a kind of a rare earth magnet right here. So in case you don't have anything to clip it on, you could magnetize it. But it is inconvenient because this magnet, you have to get under your shirt and then it's gonna fall down, and it's easy to lose. But it is a very powerful magnet at that. 3 buttons on this guy: the on-off switch, which can be automatic, the link button if you want to pair it, and a record button. So the other true power of this system over the Sennheiser is this is a recording device. So everything that's being transmitted to this receiver can be recorded locally, and you can have hours and hours of data with the press of this red button. So as soon as all you need to do is press this guy, and it will start recording locally. So the power of that is now you don't need a receiver anymore, because if you have some post-editing capabilities, you just record it here locally. This is like its own tape recorder, and while you're editing, you can merge them together. Mind you, there's a little trick. It's a little tricky to kind of sync them up together perfectly, and what I end up doing is you do this. So the visual corresponds with the audio, and then you can match the 2 files together on your editor. So right there, as soon as I turn this other mic on, it shows you 2 systems are going well, and recording on a mono channel. That is a good indicator of what's going on, how many mics are connected to it. If I record locally on my local mic right here, it's going to show you a red screen is going to happen, red perimeter, showing that, hey, you're recording, transmitting, as well as recording locally. So let's turn that off. But really the power of this is it's a little computer with a touch screen. So right there, and you could check all your settings and change your settings on the fly. So mono or stereo is how you change it right here. You have recommended settings for every camera. Sony ZV-E1 is what I'm using, so you can set it. If not, it just goes to default, but it has some intelligence about every single camera. And right here, your receiver gain, you can adjust it here easily, +9 dB right now. The monitor, you have a headphone jack right here if you want a monitor. So storage, vibrations, it has haptics, LED. So quite a powerful little machine here, but with the power of recording locally, it's really quite a device. Okay, the other part I'd like to show you guys is you have your transmitter, right? Do you know this thing now has Bluetooth, and it will connect directly to your phone? You just press the record button. For a while, it's going to go into linking mode, and you can connect these 2 together. And now you have a real mic for your phone, which is a good camera. It's just not enough of a mic, right? The only problem is on the video, you don't have, the video itself cannot record from the mic. So it doesn't have that option on the iPhone. So use a third-party app. Blackmagic, I think, is what it's called. You know, if you wanted to use your mic and your phone a lot for video recording. All right, right here you can have a powerful little tool, and you can connect your receiver directly to your port right there on your phone, and boom, now even your Apple video will work with this phone, and it can come from 2 microphones. So there, in summary, is the nutshell. What you have with the DJI Mic 2 is versatility over the older systems. You can do so many things: record locally, you know, record over Bluetooth, and so much configuration. Over the Rode, it's a little more expensive, but it has a better form factor. It has Bluetooth, and it has a really nice case right there. And this one is so handy. You don't really need to carry this so much anymore. Just use this. You're charging, you're linking, and every time you take it off, it's already on. And that is the weakness of the system. Is $350 to get this. To do the single mic system, it doesn't have, you know, this really nice case, which would have made it such a compelling lower cost package altogether. All right, everybody, thanks a ton.